again, everybody. This is Dr. Simple Budgets. I am a zero-based cash stuffing budgeter from Southern California, and on my channel I like to talk about how I manage a budget where I get paid once a month, and also talk about the psychology behind budgeting because I have a doctorate in educational psychology. And yeah, that's just something that I wanted to bring to this channel to add a little value. If you are new here, welcome. Hello. I am new to budgeting, so if you are interested in any of these topics or how I manage a once a month budget, then please stay tuned, like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll be very good to you. All right, so now that you have gone through my vacation upload that I put up, and I talked about my vacation in Myrtle Beach, and I talked about the good and the bad, the very, very bad of that trip, and just being fully transparent with all of you. You know, hindsight is 2020, coulda, shoulda, woulda, but it's okay. What's great about cash stuffing is, you know, you have a system. And I think it's not just putting the cash away, it's actually the system that you have combined with your determination to, you know, pay down debt and really have things put to the side. If it weren't for the fact that I was so diligent about paying down debt, I wouldn't have really any money this month to do any cash stuffing with. But luckily for me, I paid down a lot of debt, and the only debt that I really had left that I was going to pay for in the month of July is debt that I can actually put off for the month and use that money that I had already budgeted to, you know, pay for gas and groceries and things like that, and not really take a hit at all to my lifestyle. So luckily I'm able to do that, and, you know, not borrow money from anybody, not pull out of my emergency fund. I didn't consider it an emergency. I just considered it an adjustment for the month. Before we get started, you did see my beautiful children in the video, and I wanted to show off. I have some different art this month. If you ever notice on my channel, I always have art in the background. This art is made by my son. He's very talented, and he made this beautiful photograph of like a Japanese bathtub. I went ahead and had it mounted and put on this nice, I don't know, canvas board, I guess you could call it. But that is my art for the summer. So that is always going to be here in the background. Normally I have one of my favorite artists there, but I think I'm going to show off my son's art this month. Okay, let's get into it. So first things first, we're going to do our sinking funds binder, and had to make some decisions this month about it. Doing it a little differently today. I will bring out the cash tray, but I already have the amount that I'm going to cash stuff in each of my binder. So this is my purple sinking fund binder, and we are going to be cash stuffing today $150, $170, $190, $205. So not a lot going in, but some going in nevertheless, because no matter what happens, no matter what kind of disaster comes your way, you will always have to rely on your system to get you through. And if you really, really have learned anything like I have from cash stuffing, it's that, you know, being diligent, even if it's just the small amounts, having that diligence every single month, no matter what, and committing to it, no matter what, will end up really saving you in the long run. So let's start off with kiddos. So this month Still paying off my daughter, so she's going to get 25. So I'm going to give a 20 and a 5 to Lauren. Okay, we have vacation, and I was saving in my pink binder for my birthday, and I basically just transferred it from my pink binder to here. So if you might recall, I was saving up $50, and that's what I saved. So just moving that over here to my sinking funds vacation binder. I do have a vacation coming up in August, and probably next month, after I've recovered from this month, vacation is going to get an additional, it's going to get a lot. I think it's going to get $350 because my goal was $400 for that trip. Now, how is it that I can just stuff $350 in there? Well, because at my job, we did get our raise. We got our 3% raise. The union did fight for that, okay? And they won. So not only am I getting my 3% annual raise, but I get a raise on my birthday every year. And then I pass probation for my new position, and I get an additional percentage. So altogether, I'm getting an 8% raise as we speak right now. As I'm working this month, that 8% raise is going into effect, and I will see it on August paycheck. So putting a lot of that money toward vacation for my birthday. Nothing is going to stop me from having a nice birthday. Probably because it's the last vacation I'm going to take for a long time. Okay, my high yield savings account. This is something that automatically comes out of my checking account. And so usually what I do here is I use my prop money to represent how much is in that account. So right now, since it's a brand new high yield savings account, it has 105 and it's getting 15 more, so it will have 120. And I can update that tracker later. So I'm going to swap this 5 placeholder out for 20. Okay, so high yield savings now will have 120 plus interest. So it's probably like $121, but I don't count the interest. Miscellaneous savings, this is my self-ink. This is the one that is going toward Christmas. And this is another account that is going to get a lot of money beginning in August. Like August, September, October, November, and December, those 5 months, I'm hitting this one really hard because that's my Christmas funds. Right now it has, looks like 90. So we'll put another 20 in there. And let's see. So that would be 50, 110. Oh, you know what? Let me just do a 100. And I think I have a 10 in here. Yes, I do. Let's just do 110. And yep, we just have less than $400 to go. Let's see. Car maintenance is going to get, let me see, I think it's going to get $20. I think so. Let me give it a 20. Yeah, so car maintenance now has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 105, 10, 15, 20, 125. Okay, and I do have a oil change coming up this month, so that's gonna go toward that. And then car registration. My car is already registered. I'm basically saving for next year, and my car registration will be due in May of 2026. So car registration is going to get a 10. So car registration now has $10, $20, $25. And then, unfortunately, nothing for taxes. And nothing for, oh, Dad, this is my credit card. So yeah, it's gonna get this $100 bill. I'm paying down that credit card, $100 at a time. Nothing for miscellaneous and nothing for wallet. And here's parking. So this used to be in my month ahead, and now I put it as a sinking fund. I have more good news. The union really did their thing. They really did. Guess what? I don't have to go back into the office. Do you understand how big that is for me? That's a huge deal because it was $100 a month for parking. Plus I was going to have to spend extra money on gas. It's crazy, right? So I'm just going to leave this in here for now. I'm not going to put anything toward it. But I'm just going to leave it because with our governor, you never know. But it already has $20, $45 in it. So if I do need to go to the office for whatever reason, at least I have $45 for now. And, you know, I might actually cash stuff and finish this whole tracker out just in case, and also just for fun. So that is all for my sinking binder. Oops. Let me put this stuff away before I say I'm done, because you're not done till you're done, right? All right, so that's it for my sinking funds binder. And now let's move into month ahead. Okay, here we are with my month ahead binder. And I probably don't even really need this anymore because I don't have a lot of money to put toward month ahead right now. But no matter what happens in my life, I'm always going to put something toward it. Something. And my something for this month is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, $10. Don't need this. But I'm looking for some categories that I can continue to work on. I'm working really on the smaller categories right now. So like, you know, rent and my car payment, those are going to have to wait. School has to wait. My insurance is going to have to wait. But I have some of these smaller categories in here that I can fill up and know that I put something toward it. And the ones that are really the most important to me right now are the ones right here in the back. So let's start with Netflix. Netflix is going to get $1. I already have the sticker right here. So it has $1, and each of these popcorns are worth $1 because Netflix costs me $18 a month, and this saves $18. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this little sticker, put it on this popcorn, and add my $1. So Netflix now has $2. Now this one will be finished in no time. I'll be a month ahead on Netflix in no time. We have gas here, and gas is $2. So each of these icons is worth $2. And you know what? Let me get my stickers. Here they are. So it already has $2, so we're going to go ahead and stuff another $2 in it. I'm going to put a sticker on it right now. And these are gas pumps, but we are going to get a month ahead in gas. So let's do that by giving it $2 more. So gas now has a total of $1, 2, 3, $4. And like I said, even these tiny small amounts make me feel a lot better. All right, let's see what else we can do. We have Fidelity, which also takes $2 per piggy bank icon. So it looks like Fidelity already has 4. We're going to go ahead and add 2 more to that and mark another little piggy bank off like that. So Fidelity now has $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6. And this is going to save us $36 at the end. I'll put this here. And let's see, how much money do we have left? We have $5 left. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'm going to skip shopping. We have car care for $4. We have Southern California Edison for $5. And I think these are $6. Yeah, grocery is $6. Can't afford that. Cannot afford Spectrum. So we're either going to put all the $5 toward electricity, or we're going to put $4 toward car care and maybe put another $1 on Netflix. That's possible. So let me see. We'll do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his tail. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My mother told me to pick the very best one, and you are not it. Okay, you're not it. So we're going to put $5 towards Southern California Edison right now. Alrighty. It's never a bad thing to put money toward your electricity bill, but it's also never a bad thing to put money toward car care. But electricity won this time. So let's give it another 5. So it now has a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Put that 5 in the back. And that is going to be it for month ahead binder. Every little bit counts. So that makes me feel good that I could at least put $10 into this binder. We'll get a little bit more serious about this in the very near future. There we go. Let's get into my Pink Me binder. So this Pink Me binder isn't really getting anything. There's only one category in here that I care about the most. And sometimes you have to do that. Like maybe you can't get to every single category in your binders, but maybe there's something in your binder that you really care about. And for me, the one thing that I care about the most right now that's in this binder is me getting a new prescription for a new set of glasses. So I have already set aside $6. That's all I could afford, but that's what I'm going to put toward glasses. And then I also have money for my office because I do want to have a printer or a laminating machine. So let's start with new glasses. And yeah, I guess I put that money there and didn't realize it, but that's fine. So new glasses has some money. We're going to give it some more money. We're going to give it $6. Each of these glasses icons is worth $3. So I'm going to go ahead and mark off 2 of these. And let's see what a new set of glasses now has. Again, $10 for me to get an eye exam because I do have vision insurance, but I am really more or less saving up for the lenses. So we have 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, $24 here. which is great. This one saves 72. So moving right along on the new glasses. And then another category that I care about quite a bit is office equipment, which is basically equipment more or less for cash stuffing. I don't have a laminating machine, and I would like a really nice printer. So far, oh, that's right, we're giving this $4. So 6 went to glasses. We have a total of $10, just like the other month ahead. $10 for this binder. And let's see, we're just going to add that to what we already have. And what we already have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, $16. Probably need to condense that, but we already had 12 and we're adding 4 more. So I'm going to put a 4 here. I don't know, you've seen me write a lot. I don't use stickers for everything anymore because I learned that I could use nail polish remover and it comes off of these things really clean. So not everything gets a sticker. I'm not afraid to use Sharpie anymore. So that is going to complete my pink me binder. And that is going to complete almost everything. We have one more thing that I want to do, and that's going to be my wallet. We got to go ahead and stuff this wallet. I already have the cash in here, and I am on a serious budget right now. This is not the usual amount of money that I normally would stuff in my wallet, which is already a pretty low amount, but I'm going to be okay because I know how to shop. Now, this isn't quite $1, but I'm just going to keep this until it comes to $1, and then I'll add it to my Acorns challenge. So I'll put that aside for now. If you guys are interested in knowing how I can live like on, $40, $50 a month in groceries, I can make that video for you. I can take you with me when I go shopping. I can show you what I cook, and I can show you pretty much what my diet looks like, because I'm not feeding a bunch of people. My daughter lives with me, but she has her own job and she likes to eat out a lot. I pretty much cook from home most of the time, and I also eat 1 meal a day. So it doesn't take much to feed me. But I will share that with you. If you really would like to see that video, I will do that video for you. That would be a lot of fun. Okay, I'm going to bring out my cash tray, and we're going to get this started. I might even already have this in categories, but I might not. I don't know. I don't know what I've done here, to be honest with you. So I'm going to put these 5s. I'm going to put some 10s here. And then after I put all this in order, we'll go ahead and we'll give it a count. See how much I'm putting in my wallet. All right. So we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 135 in my wallet. That is not the usual, let me tell you, okay? But this is what we're working on this month. Okay. Very Good. Now, not all of my wallet categories are even going to get, like, for example, household isn't getting anything, dining out isn't getting anything. These two categories are not getting anything. Reason why is I can't afford to dine out this month. And then household, I'm just going to rely on my $10 at CVS. If I need something for the household, I'll use the $10. I'm really well stocked right now on everything except for dishwashing liquid. But yeah, that might be the only thing I need to buy. So those are not categories that I will be stuffing this month. These three categories are going to get this $205. I believe we are doing $25 for personal, so that'll be a 20 and a 5. And again, I do want to buy some hair ties because I only have one left. And I don't know if you understand the struggle of having a lot of hair, long hair, and then you only have one ponytail holder. Like you treat that thing like it's a princess. Like you don't want it to pop or break, but I just know that I can't live like that. I have to have more ponytail holders. So I'm going to buy some more of those. And the kind that I really like for my hair, I will insert a picture right here. Yeah, so basically those are my favorite all-time ponytail holders. They don't break my hair or snag my hair or anything. Groceries, I believe, is getting $70. Let me see. Is it 70? Let me see. Let's see. Two of those. Two of those. And two of those would be 70. How much is left? 20, 40. Oh yeah. Yeah. So groceries is getting $70. So we have 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, 70. All right, and then gas is going to get the other $40 here. So we have 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I actually need to get gas now. My gas light came on today. Yeah, so. But the good news is I don't need to drive to work. So it's kind of a blessing in disguise that I don't have to use a bunch of money that I don't have to get back and forth. That would have stressed me out. But now that I don't have to go into work and I can keep working from home, I'm stress-free. And really, if you're wondering, like, how could you lose, almost $600 from your budget and be this happy? It's because my budget works, my system works. I'm highly motivated to just stuff a little bit at a time. I understand the importance of a little bit over time does a lot. And also, I don't have the pressure anymore of paying for parking or paying for extra gas to get to work. All of that was such a weight on my shoulders. I was so upset and negative about it, and now I don't have to go through that anymore. So I'm just grateful. Well, first of all, I'm grateful to God, but I'm also grateful to the union for working hard, making sure that us, California state workers are treated fairly. The rest of 2025, the rest of the year looks pretty good. So I'm in a good place, everybody. And I hope you're all in a good place too. And thank you so much for watching my channel. I'm really happy to share my good news with you. And, let me know down below what you think is the most important thing about cash stuffing. What's the one thing that you believe that it benefits you the most? For me, now that I've done it and I've gone through a huge disaster, I realize that my diligence in cash stuffing and my diligence in paying down bills and things like that, and having my system and having my digital budget and making everything go to zero, I know where all my money is and I can move it around or, borrow from myself as necessary without, upsetting my life, without getting into debt, without stressing out. Sure, would July have been a glorious month for me financially had I done what I needed to do in Myrtle Beach? Yes, that was the plan, but it didn't happen. So the reality is you have to deal with reality. Here we are, but I feel fine. I was able to still put money away. I'm still able to take care of the necessities of life, and I'm still able to, enjoy the month. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.